Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic, farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
In Arlington County, prosecutors may drop felony grand larceny charges against a D.C. man who says he is being falsely accused of stealing a firearm from a gun shop. But the store owner says he still thinks he's responsible. Fox 5's Maureen Ume is live in Arlington to explain this controversial case. Maureen. Here are the details. This all happened about 4 months ago. Reginald Robinson walked into the store behind me. He wanted to buy a gun. He actually bought an $800 gun. But then about a month later, I should say, he got a knock on his door. There were authorities there accusing him of having stolen a second gun. His lawyer says he looked at surveillance video that showed nothing like that happen. He says this is nothing more than a case of racism. So let's tell you more about this person. His name is Reginald Robinson, as I said. He's 27 years old. He actually has no prior criminal record. He's a former Division I tennis athlete. His lawyer, Jonathan Sims, says soon after his client bought the gun, Nova Armory, which is the gun store, coordinated with police to arrest Robinson. He says when Robinson showed up for what he thought was firearm training in D.C., he was actually met by a room full of federal agents and metropolitan police officers. Sims says they made claims against his client and actually accused him of being a gang member. So according to an email that we got here at Fox 5 between the Arlington Assistant Commonwealth Attorney and Sims, the case may actually be dismissed because of a lack of evidence. The Commonwealth Attorney wrote this: I care deeply about ensuring that people aren't wrongly convicted for something they weren't involved in. There's a large difference between an innocent person who is wrongly charged and a difficult case where probable cause exists, but prosecutors feel the trial burden may not be met.
This case is disturbing on several levels. I think it's also an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment for the Nova Armory. It's an embarrassment for the Arlington Police Department. And lastly, it's an embarrassment for the Arlington Commonwealth Attorney's Office.
We did reach out to the owner of the gun shop who maintains that Robinson did steal that gun. He says if this case is ultimately dismissed, it's because the Commonwealth's attorney wants to err on the side of caution. Again, that decision is expected later on this morning at 11 o'clock, but all signs pointing to this case being dismissed. Again, the lawyer saying this is nothing more than racism and wanting to bring it to the attention of folks to see that stuff like that, he says, still happens. Back to
Okay, y'all saw the video. This man, his name is Reginald Robinson, 27 years old. He went into a gun shop in Arlington and he made a purchase. They said the gun he purchased was over $800. Well, the gun shop owner claimed he took an additional gun. He stole it, which makes no sense. That don't make any sense. Somebody got $800 to spend on a gun and you think they're going to come in there and steal another. See, these folks are psychotic. They are. The psychotics are running the world, y'all. So they took the surveillance from the store to review it. No one saw him leave the store with an additional gun. They said it was not on the surveillance at all. He just left out of the store with the gun he purchased, and that was it. So the case, ladies and gentlemen, has been dropped because the AG, the Attorney General, said they did not see any wrongdoing on the surveillance. But this gun shop owner, he wants to keep this thing going. I believe he still took it. I believe it, although he has zero evidence showing that he took a second gun. Again, the psychotics are running the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, he was arrested at one point in time and accused of stealing the gun. And that's when all of his legal problems started. So it's a good thing he was able to get an attorney right away. And even the attorney general's office confirmed they saw no wrongdoing. They saw him not walking out with a second gun, but the owner still wants to believe that this dude stole something out of his store. You know, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. How often do Black men and women get accused of stealing in America? All the time. All the time. All the time. I'm not going to say nobody steals, but there's an awful lot of times accusations that are made are false. We've seen that multiple times. We see it every year. Plain and simple, we do. Oh, I thought you stole something. You know, I did a story not long ago of them using a canine on a man, accusing him of stealing. He stole nothing. You know, for people that claim they are so brilliant and got so much intelligence, they sure make an awful lot of false accusations, don't they? And if you are doing it on purpose, that just means you're way dumber than we thought. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. I mean, I feel bad for anybody that got to go through this crap. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.